Good afternoon, friends. So we're doing something a little different. Today we're going to get back to the DIYs because I know how you guys really like doing that. Today I've been doing a lot of reading and some research, especially on what we're going to talk about today, which is lavender. I really wanted to research this oil, learned a little bit more about it because it is one of the most common essential oils that almost everybody has on hand. I'm actually going to be making this recipe that could be used on your dog, but my dogs don't really currently need it right now, so I'm actually going to use it on my own skin, but it could be used for your dogs as well. Typically, the solution is actually made for a eye spritzer. In this manner, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting it in mason jars, and we're going to use these little makeup towelettes. These ones are actually quite large. And I could not find, when they fit perfectly in this jar right here, but I could not find my lid for this guy. So what we're gonna have to do is not use that one. We're gonna have to use a smaller mouth, which I'm just gonna put these in here just like that, and they can be oversized, it's fine. And I just got this from local pharmacy, facial cleansing pads. And we're going to have a glass mason jar with a metal lid. And we have 4 ounces of water. I know you can't see the measurement. If I tilt this too far, the water is going to go everywhere. 4 ounces of water to 4 drops of lavender oil. This is the brand that I typically use, Young Living. I'm sure you guys know about this. It's a really, really good, high quality essential oil brand. But I also came across this brand, Revive. I really like this brand as well. And the cost difference is quite a bit different, but I like both of them. So if you're partial to one, that's fine. You just can go ahead and stick with it. So 4 ounces of water to 4 drops of oil. Okay, so I'm going to be dropping my lavender oil. I'm going to go ahead and use my Young Living because this one's already opened. I mean, most common things that people know about lavender is it's good for calming and soothing. So we're just going to kind of stir that up. We know the smartest thing would be for me just to go ahead and pour it into the jar, and then I will put the lid on and we can shake it up. And it smells so good. But again, you know, lavender, everybody knows it's good for calming and soothing. It has just like that nice relaxing scent. But did you guys know that it's good for skin conditions? Hence why I'm going to be using this on my skin. I'm just shaking this up really well. It's great for wound healing, which again, if you have acne is a kind of like a wound on your face. Also good for ringworm, muscular concerns, if you have burns, frostbite, high blood pressure. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the facial wipes. Also in like my research today, I found out that lavender has something called GRAS status, which GRAS stands for generally recognized as safe. And this is a term that was coined, I guess, by the EPA. I'm just dropping these in there one at a time because I want them to be well saturated. The EPA, which is the Environmental Protection Agency, what GRAS status means is that it is safe for food consumption or to be added to food. So lavender actually has the GRAS status. So you can use this in your food. I've actually made a girlfriend of mine, I made her lavender lemon cupcakes one year for her birthday. And oh my gosh, they were so good. You know, we're going to get to the animal part because this is what I was saying you could be using for the eye spritz for your dogs, like we're doing it as little wipes. But also you could be using it in obviously water-based diffusion. So if you have a diffuser, you could be diffusing it in water in your house. I mean, you can do that around your pets. That is safe. Water spritzer, hello, that's what we're doing here. Well, this is not a spritzer, but that's what this recipe is based off of. Soaking water, I've done that before. I'm just putting in there as many will soak up this solution. I've had a dog that I've watched before, and he had some really bad skin allergies, and I filled up a huge bath. I gave him a bath, and I filled up the whole bath with water, and I put several drops of lavender in it, and it really helped soothe his skin, and he smelled amazing. So there's water soaking, and there's petting, which petting is you can put some of the oil in your hand and maybe dilute it with either water, especially when you're starting out. You want to dilute it with water or a carrier oil of some kind, and then you just literally pet your animal. Now there's certain, like you don't want to do reptiles, like there's a whole lot goes into that, but it is safe for petting on dogs and cats. You can add it to your ointments that you make for your pets. If you make your own dog shampoo, you can do that. So that's it, you guys. That's it. Fun. You know, I've been really enjoying doing these videos, especially these DIYs, and I really thought about continuing on and creating a private Facebook group, and that we could continue to do DIYs like this all the time. And we could continue to learn together all the time. I just think that would be really cool. And maybe it just be like a flat rate of a monthly fee or something to continue doing fun stuff like this. So I'm thinking about that, and I feel like God just gave that to me. But let me know what you guys think. Would you be interested in joining a private Facebook group where we can continue to talk about stuff like this and ways you can be using it for your animals? So another thing I'm going to talk about, you know, our pricing pause, I mostly focus on dogs. Well, you know, people have cats too, Sherry. You know, I want to start incorporating feline as well. So lavender, I just want to make some quick points with lavender. Lavender can be used for felines for conditions like fleas, dental disease, and ear mites. So those are all things we can definitely go over in detail, maybe in the private Facebook group that we'll create. Canines, you can use lavender oil for fleas and ear infections and eye conditions, which we just created this for some dogs. Now, which I find interesting is that felines can use lavender for dental disease, but I did not see any indication about canines being able to use lavender for dental disease. So there is that. I know this is a lot of information, but I love lavender, and I know that most people probably have lavender on hand. And this is really simple, easy DIY that you guys can do. It's suggested to use distilled water, but to be honest with you, I didn't have any distilled water on hand, so I used tap water. But most people have lavender, and there's so many great things that you can be doing with lavender. You know, it's great for anxiety and emotional concerns. If you have poor sleep, you could be creating a spritzer for your bed. Like, so many awesome things, and there's so much that you can do for your animals, like we were just talking about, fleas, ear infections, eye conditions. There's so much, and we can definitely go over that, guys, if you have additional questions. I know this was really short and sweet, but sometimes that's all you need, just something a little short and sweet. I am going to continue to be doing some research about this awesome oil and looking for more fun things to provide you guys. So let me know what you guys think about the private Facebook group, if you think that that would be something that you would be interested in. Again, this is a really fun project that you can do for an eye spritzer, even though we made like little makeup wipe. So you can also do it this way. I mean, that's how I did it. I think this makes sense because if your dog has gunk in their eyes and you're wiping again from the outside of the end, like say this is your dog's nose, from the outside in towards the eye duct, because usually the gunk in your dog's eye starts at the tear duct, and you don't want to wipe the stuff from the tear duct outwards. You want to wipe from out to in. This is great for that because you're eliminating the gunk from their eye as well. If you do the spritzer, you can do that. Just don't aggressively try to spray it directly in your dog's eye. You just want to get it in the roundabout area to be able to cleanse that. This is fun. I liked it. And I'm going to be actually using this on my own skin for my acne issues I'm currently having due to stress. So, and you know, it'll be great because lavender is great for calming and soothing. So I'm excited to use it. If you guys have questions, just let me know. Make sure that you share this recipe over to your friends who might have dogs that have eye issues, or that they might themselves be having skin issues due to stress, and make sure to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate your support. Everybody have a happy Saturday. Relax and spend some awesome time with your family and reloading. Bye.